Hello everyone, good afternoon. So I supposed to go outside but it was very hot. This is the weather in the Philippines, very hot. Usually go to the town in the morning, make my things done quick or during the daytime, 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. So that's the best time to go to the town to avoid the heat. Because as you can see there, right there, as I pointed the camera right there, everything was dry. It was totally dry because here it has no rain up until now. So no rain. And trees was affected because of the weather. Look at the banana leaves. Everything was dry. You can see the leaves of the banana. It gets down. I could feel that they really need water, rainwater. So I hope rain will come really soon because we need rainwater. So many trash right there also. It was very hot. Like even my neighbor's chicken right here, I usually leave some water outside so birds, chickens, my cats and dogs can drink. But it looks like dirty. Look at the water. It looks like dirty. But then I just replaced that water this morning. It was totally clean. But sometimes the dust goes in. So it looks dirty but it was clean. I replace them every day. So early in the morning, I noticed the chickens and chicks coming over together with the hen, and all the pack of the chicken coming over to drink the water, and also the cats. So without these huge trees around the house that I lived, so it was very hot. You see the skies. So almost every day here in the Philippines was very hot. Everything was totally dry. So this huge tree, we call it acacia tree. So this tree was the only trees right here. Stands like a very big tree, the big one, the huge. And also got the mango tree from right here. So it's a good thing that at least I can go under the shade of the tree to beat the heat. And it's lucky that we have trees. We have trees around. We're lucky to have trees. But right there under the shade of the coconut tree, right there, still very hot. Under the shade of the coconut tree. You could see the heat. I could feel the heat, like the scorching heat. The banana trees. It seems like we could feel that they really need water. So I hope that the rain will come soon. So plants and grass will go back to its life. So we can see them happy, lush and green. So that's how I could tell that we really value the importance of the trees around. So this is the importance of the trees. It gives a shade, shelter for animals like birds, ants and everything. See the heat right there. See that. So if ever I'm gonna go right there and I'm gonna put some frying pan over there and try to fry some egg or something, for sure it will cook. That's for sure. And as you can see, my taro plants right there. Those are my taro plants. And it looks so green at the moment. Green, but it has some parts that is not green, which is brown ones. That's because of the heat. See that? It was very hot. So this is the Philippine weather. If you really wanted to come to the Philippines, you must be aware that the weather here, it's like almost all the time very hot. Unless you are coming here rainy season, but most of the time, since I lived here my entire life in the Philippines, I never moved everywhere outside the country. So one thing I know for sure, that here we always experience hot weather, the humidity, and the scorching heat. See that? Even the coconuts affect the harvest of the coconut because I have some neighbor. And then the yield of the before he harvested coconuts like the big ones, the sizes of the coconut big ones, but now it gets smaller and smaller because lacking of rainwater. So it's a climate change because people used to burn plastic, especially here in the province, and some of them doesn't do practice how to recycle things and avoid using plastic, you know. And it's the best way to learn that it is important to plant trees to reduce the heat and gives us oxygen, so we don't need to use air conditioning. So I hope that people's mentality is like that, sustainable living, something like that. Even the mangoes that I have right here, see the mangoes that I got. It's supposed to be, I think last year, it's supposed to be big ones. See the size of that mango. It was small, it looks small. And that's because of the weather. The extreme heat, extreme scorching heat affects the fruits. So just like the mangoes right there, it looks smaller. Smaller because no rainwater for a few months, I think. And also with the bananas, supposed to be these bananas, it has a huge banana fruit, but see, you can see it now, it's not big, it's totally small. So very hot. So usually when I go outside, so I prefer in the morning. I don't go outside when I buy something which is important at home. I prefer to go morning rather than afternoon. Here chickens, they lay down. So that was the hen and roaster from my neighbor, and then I have the coconut and then I threw it away because my dogs doesn't eat that one at the moment because it sticks to the hard part of the coconut, so probably the chickens are eating also. And then I've got the red mango trees right here that was falling down. Chickens are eating them at the same time, so they are relaxing here at the moment because it's not hot, and it's free for them. They probably think that it's really nice to stay here because they can eat food, they can have ripe mangoes, they can eat corns, leftover food from my pets, and also it's everything here is free because I saw those chickens early in the morning. They drink some water to stay hydrated themselves. Look at the bushes right here. If the plants are really happy because we saw it lush and green, not some kind of tired looking. Look at the chicken grooming. This is my neighbor's chicken, but since I love animals, I just let them stay here and let them drink water because um, I love animals. Let them drink water. And also, under the shade of the mango tree, I have my pretty dog right here. She's panting. I know, he's panting because he's a male. Hello, love. So, it's very hot. I can't help it. But then, thank you for the trees right here. Thank you because my dog saves from the heat under the shade of the mango tree. My dog and chickens and every other animals that comes here. Hmm? Hello. It's nice to hear the sounds of the birds. As you can hear that, I hope that you hear the birds are chirping but I couldn't see them exactly where they stay. Here the birds are chirping, and it's nice to hear them like that. That means the ecosystem was okay if you hear some birds are chirping around. So I'm glad I could hear some. No karaoke today, and still it was very hot. So see the papaya tree right there? I just let them there. So that one, the rotten one right there, it was right before, and then the birds are eating. The birds are eating them, but I just let the birds eating them because that's my purpose. I give it to them because I love the birds, I love the nature, and I know it's just a small thing for them, but for me, I'm happy to share the blessings that I've got. That's the most important thing in this world, sharing and understanding one another along with animals.